Hello. Can you
Hi,
talk? Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Happy New Year. How are
Happy New
you?
Year. How are you? I'm good.
I'm fine. How about you? How are you?
I'm good. You look slim
Wow.
today. You
Today?
look slim.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah. Are you watching your
Because
weight?
yeah, me?
Yeah.
Yes, these days I'm already
Oh.
trying to lose weight, but then a lot of people told me you
Yeah.
look the same. You're still fat.
No, no, no.
So
You look very slim.
I really very wow, thank you.
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it will continue. Yes,
Mm.
as
Very
well.
good.
Right. Well, how about you? How did you celebrate your new year?
Actually, I celebrate my New Year alone because
Oh.
my wife and my kids went to her parents' house because
Ah.
these days my wife and my kids have a winter vacation,
Ah,
so they could stay
yes.
there.
Mm, I see. Right, because your wife is a teacher.
Yeah,
All right. But for you, it's not yet your winter vacation. You don't have actually.
that's right. I need to
All
work.
right. I see. So what did you do then?
Actually, I celebrate the New Year Eve alone. I I watch the TV program to celebrate the
Mm,
New Year, and also I spent mm, my time for my own actually, and
mm-hmm.
I also went to the gym for workout, and then I stayed Starbucks for several hours.
Wow,
Yeah, reading
amazing.
books and then did some dictation.
Ah, right. It was
Yeah,
very productive.
yeah, I think so.
Mm, right. At least you were able to start your new year right.
Yes, right.
Right, I see. And of course, your Solal is also fast approaching.
Yeah,
Right. There's so
yeah,
many holidays in January.
yes, right.
Right. Okay. Anything else to share with me?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. What is the article that you had prepared for today's class?
Today the number 915.
9:15. Fukushima?
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, could you please tell me something about this?
okay. 5 years ago, a powerful earthquake and a following tsunami struck Japan's northeastern coast, killing 19,000 people. The disaster led to the meltdown of three nuclear reactors at Fukushima.
Mhm.
5 years later, cleanup work at the reactor site is still underway. Although many contaminated buildings have been cleared and radiation is low, it will take decades to restore the area completely. Residents have been able to return to nearby villages, but about 100,000 former citizens of Fukushima cannot come back yet. Thousands are still living in temporary housing provided by the government. One of the problems that TEPCO, the energy company that operates Fukushima, faces is water. Groundwater from the nearby mountains continues to flow through the contaminated site. Filters must clean the water and remove radiation. At the moment, workers are building a wall around the nuclear complex to prevent rain and groundwater from getting into the basement of surrounding houses. Environment, Environmentalists are worried that radioactive water may flow into the ocean and affect fish population. Another problem is the nuclear fuel, which melted down. The fuel rods inside the reactor are still in place. However, authorities do not want to build a concrete containment similar to the one that was built in Chernobyl 30 years ago. Everyday life in and around the nuclear site is still dangerous. Radiation levels are constantly monitored, and when workers are exposed to much radiation, they have to stop working. Robots are sent into the reactor core to research the area and make videos. The worst nuclear disaster after Chernobyl hit Japan's economy severely. It has cost the country over 200 billion dollars to compensate its loss of nuclear energy, the fossil fuels. The total cost of cleanup work is expected to run to an additional $200 billion. Japan's energy authorities do not seem to want to give up nuclear energy completely. After all of the country's reactors have been shut down after the disaster, three have been started again. Major,
Mm-hmm. Right. Any questions about the vocabulary?
everything is okay.
Okay, well, now let's move on to the questions. What happened to Japan 5 years ago?
5 years ago, a powerful earthquake and a following tsunami struck Japan's northeastern coast, killing 19,000 people.
Mm. And how many people were affected and what did they do?
Mm, nearly, mm, wait a second,
Mhm.
residents have been able to return to nearby villages, but about 100,000 former citizens of Fukushima cannot come back yet. Thousands are
Mm.
still living in temporary housing provided by the government.
Mhm. Right. So until now,
Maybe until now.
okay, they're still living in those temporary,
Yeah.
yes, houses. Okay. And what risk were the helpers in danger of?
Help us, further help us. Radiation levels are constantly monitored, and when workers are exposed to too much radiation, they have to stop working.
Mhm. Right. Yeah. So, does your place have a nuclear facility?
Not near my town, but
Ah,
in Korea we also have many nuclear facilities.
facilities. All right. Where are they located?
Actually, most of the nuclear facilities are located near the coast area.
Ah, coast
Yeah,
area.
coast
West or east?
or east coast or west coast, near the
Mm-hmm.
yeah sea.
I see. Okay. So, do you support the idea of using nuclear reactors to produce energy?
Actually, before I watch the American drama Chernobyl.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard about the drama? Actually, that was aired in last year from
Oh, what's that?
America's yeah HBO program.
Ah, that's why it sounds familiar.
Yes, right. Actually,
Mm.
it's a it's a mini series. Yeah. very. It only have 5 episodes, but
Mm-hmm.
its viewers rate was one of the great drama.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it describe how the Chernobyl happened and then what the people react and then prevent uh, from the nuclear radiation. So there are lots
Mm-hmm.
of people were dead because of the Chernobyl nuclear reactor
Mm.
explosion.
Oh, I see. Okay. Ah, so you watched that.
Yes, right. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
the
Okay.
I thoroughly recommend you to watch that drama. Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
a very yeah. How what happened? I will never know why nuclear is so dangerous and then harmful to not only for people and also for nature.
Right, you're very
Yes.
correct. The title is, I'm sorry, Chair.
Chernobyl.
Oh, I see. Who is the
Chernobyl.
main character?
Main characters are not famous, but once you watch that only one episode, then you'll
Mm-hmm.
watch all the episodes.
Oh, I
So
see. Okay, that's so, not really so long.
yeah,
How many?
not very long. It has only 5 episodes,
Okay,
and then
right.
actually you know why radiation is dangerous. You don't know,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right,
Yes,
of course.
because
I have experienced that.
I also didn't know before I watched the drama. So
Mm-hmm.
if the if something was affected or radiated by the nuclear,
Mm-hmm.
then the drama says it it's like a small bullet around some
Mm-hmm.
contaminated objects.
Mm-hmm.
It radiates lots of electric electric, and then
Oh.
it the the radiation affects on your cell. It's like
Oh.
it makes your skin melt down and also
Oh.
your cells.
Oh, I see. It's not
So
so good.
yeah, so only
Dangerous.
small portion of radiation explosion, then it could cause some very serious disease such as cancer or tumor. Finally,
Mm,
they will make you dead.
I see. Chernobyl is the name of the movie, or what's that?
Chernobyl is the
A
town where
place.
the yeah nuclear facilities are explosion and
Mm-hmm.
then they killed lots of people.
I see. I got it now. So, yes, in that place, Chernobyl, the
Yeah,
explosion happened
yes,
there.
right. Chernobyl. That's the yeah
Mm,
one of the most dangerous and then miserable accident in our history by the
mm.
yeah nuclear.
So, are there still people living there?
Mm, Around the no, not in there. It the area around more than 100 square kilometers are quarantined. There is no one
Ah,
live there, so
I see.
it's like a ghost city.
Oh, okay. Well, of course, for the safety of the people.
Yes, right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The
Oh,
good
that is
thing,
so interesting to watch.
yeah, and it's the good thing for Chernobyl. Actually, the Russia government make
Mm-hmm.
the area quarantined. But the
Mm-hmm.
problem for the Fukushima, the Abe administration, Japanese government, they are trying to make people live there, even though
Right,
there
still.
are still lots of radiation still effects,
Mm,
and also they are trying to sell some rice and crops or fruits from the which was were raised in that area, and they must be, yeah, contaminated by the radiation.
right, still.
Yes, right.
Oh, yes, it's not safe to live there.
Yeah, that's not.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
also the Japanese governments are trying to um, make people believe that Japan is very safe from the Fukushima effect. They
I
want to show
see.
they already recovered from the nuclear disaster.
Ah,
But
I see. That's the
actually, that's
reason
not true.
why. Mm. So people still suffer from that radiation.
Yes, right. So
Oh
actually, yeah,
no.
some people already are dead who support Japanese government, and then they uh, openly eat some Fukushima fruits or rice to campaign
Mm.
for the campaign, but they got cancer and then they are dead.
Mm-hmm. Right. I see. Oh, it's not so good. It's not so safe to
Yeah,
visit Japan as well. It's not only for the residents,
yeah.
but also for tourists,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Any questions about your
No,
article?
everything is okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Well, then, thank you so much for discussing this article with me, Seba.
Okay.
Yes. Have a good sleep.
Bye bye.
Yeah. See ya. Mm-hmm.